What it do, Word Gang? We are in the building. Big shout out to everybody in the Word Gang. Word Pack, you know how it is. Word Pack, no more Word Gang. They start saying we in the Word Pack. What's going on with y'all, man? Straight to it, baby. Is the Dodge Charger the greatest sedan ever? The Dodge Charger sedan. We talking about the one from 06. I believe it was 06 to present day. Is that the greatest car ever? Is it the greatest car ever? I know you're like, man, what do you mean it's the greatest? I'm talking about the sedan-wise, four-door car. Is it the greatest car ever? Let's think about it. When they turned the Charger to a four-door, when they turned this car to a four-door car, it was the best car you could get for the bang for its buck. You know, you got a Hemi motor. When they first came out, they came out with the Hemis in the 6.2. I believe it's a 6.2. I keep getting confused between 6.1 and 6.2. Maybe it's a 6.1. I'll correct myself in a flash over there. But when they came out with that motor, those two motors, and they put those in the Charger with that nice muscular look that they had gave those new cars, I gotta say they probably it was ahead of their time, because you get the bang for your buck. You had a Hemi motor in it. It was fast. It was fast. It looked good. You know, it was fairly inexpensive to own. You know, gas was very much cheap back then. Gas was cheap in 2006. It was cheap. It was cheap. So that it wasn't expensive to own. You could afford to fill the tank up and ride all day. You could ride all day in that bad boy. And you look good. And you was matching speed with all the muscle cars. You was running with Mustangs, Camaros. Oh, yeah, you was running with the Mustangs and the Camaros. And you was a four-door. And you was running with that Cadillac CTSV. You was running with the Cadillac CTSV. You was running with all the big dogs. All the big dogs. For nowhere near the well, Mustang and Camaro, they probably priced about the same. But the Cadillac wasn't priced the same. Also with the BMWs, they had the BMWs. I don't know what BMW class would be, the M3, M6 or something like that, M3, M3. Maybe that was the competition for those. And those Mercedes. You was running with all those four-door coupes, the four-door cars. You was running with all the four-door cars. On top of running with all the four-door cars, you're running with the two-door cars. And to this day, you still running with those cars. And you still fairly cheaper than those cars. You fairly cheaper than the BMW. You way cheaper than the BMWs and the Mercedes. I'm talking about with 400 and some plus horsepower. If you trying to get one of those cars, you're going to be paying at least 80 to 90,000. You can get a Scat Pack for 50,000, 55,000. We ain't talking about just Hellcats. You can get an RT for 40, 35, 40,000. Get lucky, you can get an RT for that type of price. You ain't finna get no you ain't getting no top-notch Mercedes or BMW or Audi. You ain't getting none of that for no 35, 40,000, 55,000 with that kind of speed. Come on now. We can't, but you can get the Mustang and the Camaro, but you ain't gonna get the four doors. You don't get the four doors. You know, four doors more what? We already know what I'm talking about. So you ain't gonna get the four doors. And the Charger got the four doors with the looks to compete with the two-door coupes. You see what I'm saying? That wide body out right now? Come on, man. I ain't even gonna front. I got a Challenger. That Challenger don't look better than that Charger. And I love my Challenger, but it don't look better than that Charger. Four doors. That wide body, stupendous. That wide body, that's on a whole nother level right now. Best looking car out there. Even the slim body Charger, still one of the best looking cars out there, hands down. And if we want to talk about speed, you got your jailbreak red eye 807. You got your red eye 797. You got your regular Hellcat 717. Then you got the slim body Hellcats when they came out 707. Then you got the Scat Pack 485. Then you got your RT 375. Then you got your GT 305. Then you got your SXT 305. Woo! Come on, man, you can't lose. You got a family utilitarian vehicle that can go against all muscle cars and performance cars and hold its own. Where you gonna get that at? Insurance gonna be cheaper because they consider it a family car instead of a muscle car. Well, now the Hellcat, they gonna consider that a muscle car. I'm sorry, you ain't gonna get away with the Hellcat being considered a muscle car. But the Scat Pack, I had a Scat Pack. They didn't consider that a muscle car. I was not paying sports car taxes on my insurance payment on that. I was paying regular family sedan prices. Yeah. And I had a 392, 485 horsepower. Come on now. You can't win, you can't lose with that. So in my eyes, I gotta give it to the Charger, man. You gotta put that in. If it's not the greatest sedan of all time, it's gotta be up there with the top 2, top 3. I mean, what American car is better than a Charger? You can't say that Impala SS. You can't say that. It wasn't performing like the Chargers. 2006, I got an SS 2007. It's only got 305 horsepower. What are we talking about here? Even the Hemi had more horsepower than that. And if we want to get crazy with it, even that SS car, the Chevy SS, how much horsepower did they have? 412, if I'm not mistaken, 422. I'll put the numbers up there. Still wasn't competing with they wasn't even competing with the Scat Pack. So you know it wasn't competing with the Hellcat. Then you got the Cadillac CTS-V. Yeah, it had what? 650 horsepower? If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking it had 650 horsepower. Even the other one before that, I don't know how much horsepower that had, but it still wasn't outrunning the Scatty. It still didn't have more horsepower than the Scatty. And even with the big boy CTS-V, it ain't outrunning no Hellcats, not the big ones. Hell, not even a 717, 707, giving them problems. So can we really say the Scatty ain't the Charger ain't the greatest of all time? BMW 745 is eyes. They ain't outrunning no they ain't just destroying Chargers. They damn sure ain't destroying Hellcat. So let's just be honest. It's the greatest, strongest sedan ever. Ain't no sedan messing with that. Period. No sedan in the world is messing with a Charger. The Charger got to be considered the greatest performance sedan of all time. I'm giving it to him. If you don't agree with me, then you got to tell me why in the comments. Because I can't see, I don't know another car, another 4-door car sedan at the price of even if you wouldn't have got the jailbreak, that's $100,000. We ain't talking about the goofy, we ain't talking about that goofy dealership markup. We talking about if you bought a regular jailbreak without any other markups, you're looking at about $95,000. That ain't even $100,000. Maybe $100,000 after you finance it or after taxes. But let's come on now. You ain't buying no Mercedes with no 797 horsepower for no $100-something thousand, for $105,000. No way in hell. You damn sure ain't getting no BMW for no, with that kind of horsepower for under $170,000. Period. And you can get a Charger for $95,000. Yeah. Point me out. Hell, you can't even. 797, that's more than McLaren's. And a McLaren gonna run you $200,000. Easy. Top-notch Corvette, $150,000. Top-notch Lamborghini with them kind of horsepower, $200,000 and up. We talking all these performance cars, and the Charger, half the price, just as good of a performance. Maybe not just, maybe it don't look just as good inside. Now, we ain't gonna say it look better than a Mercedes and a BMW and an Audi, what am I forgetting? And all them other performance brands, Bentleys and all that stuff. But none of them is offering the performance for that price. So you gotta give it to it, man. The Charger is definitely the greatest of all time. You gotta give it to it. It's the greatest of all time. I can't even see you can't beat this argument. This argument I'm putting out here right now, hands down, the best argument, period. The Charger, it's got everything you want. It's got the styling. It's got the performance. It's got the ride. The ride is great. It's got everything you got, and it's affordable to the middle class and even the poorer man and up. And it's got the nostalgia to make the rich guy want it. Even the rich guy, ball players, rap stars, movie stars, hell, you name it, they love Hellcats. It's got the a Hellcat Charger is recognized. Somebody pull up in a Hellcat Charger, you know exactly what that is. You pull up in a Scat Pack, they know exactly what it is. RT, they know exactly what it is. GT, they know what it is. And they all, and XXT, I ain't gonna leave y'all out. I'm not gonna leave y'all out. You know what it is when it comes past you. And it's got 4 doors. And it's super comfortable. So yeah. You can take that car to the drag strip and get busy. It's nothing that car can't do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, the Charger, all around Charger car is the greatest sedan of all time. It's the greatest sedan of all time. Dodge, you created the greatest sedan of all time, and you've been holding it down for the last almost 15, 16 years. So yeah, if you own a Charger, embrace that car, man, because it's about to leave. And 4 doors, that kind of horsepower. I mean, yeah, you can say the Tesla. Oh, what about the Tesla Plaid and the Tesla? They don't count, man. Electric cars don't count. Ain't nobody saying ooh when they see you riding a Tesla Plaid. They don't know if you riding a Model 3 or a Plaid. They can't barely tell the difference. So no, the Tesla is not going down as the greatest of all time. It don't count. Plus it look like it look all right. I'm not saying that the Tesla is ugly. That was a nice little Charger there, bro. Challenger. I'm not saying the Tesla is ugly. I'm just saying it does not, when it comes to looks department, it don't look nowhere near as good as a Charger. Sorry, not sorry, I'm telling the truth. So why would I be sorry? But with that being said, man, I just wanted to, we riding, when y'all get in this passenger seat with me, we gonna talk about these cars, baby. We gonna talk about these cars, we gonna have us a little discussion. So with that being said, man, y'all stay up out there, y'all stay sucker free. Be safe out there, keep your head on a swivel. You never know what somebody trying to do to you. Just be safe out there. And I'm gonna end my videos how I always end my videos. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend about me and tell him or her to share my videos. Help the algorithm. Help me get the algorithm to help me blow. Introduce me to the world. I would definitely appreciate that. But with that being said, the great werewolf T-Light is about to be up out of here. It's your boy, T-Light. Ooh. Much love to the Light crew. You already know how I feel about you. And we got to give us a word gang. We're packed. No, we not word gang no more. We're packed. Got to give us a high before we go. Oh. Much love to the Light crew. You know how I feel about you, baby. Quick little pull. Let's see if we can run into the back of this truck. Come on, we in the V6 Magnum. And I'm out this piece, man. Much love to y'all. Love y'all.
That's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Be the fan, that's what they call me.